Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to more vanilla WoW stories. Today, I remembered a story, just out of the blue. I wasn't even playing WoW, I wasn't doing anything, but just like popped in my head, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot all about this. So, back in the day, on this guy, I was on my Orc Hunter. I came to, where are we at? Wetlands. We're in the wetlands right now. And I came here because I think I was about level 40, and no, I think I was like level 50 actually. I was around level 50, and in the chat, what's it called? Trade chat? I don't even know if it was trade chat back then. It may have just been like general chat or looking for group chat, something like that. People were putting together a raid on Ironforge, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go raid Ironforge, right? Got nothing better to do. Well, I guess this will be great. Let's go raid Ironforge. Like, all right, everybody, go meet. Go meet right outside Ironforge. So, I think some of us is kind of scattered over here. Some of them like went in a big group or something. But we all met. Where was it? It may have been like right here. Or no, it was some like discreet place because we were like, we can't let the Alliance see us, or they're gonna like let everybody know. Like, the Alliance would really care, right? I mean, they probably would care, but, you know, it's not like it's going to be a huge deal. Most people are in Stormwind anyways, so it's like, Ironforge was the perfect place to just raid, you know? This is before there was, like, any achievements or anything either. This is just like, hey, let's go raid Ironforge just because it's fun. And I think that was just another thing that's, like, a part of the game from back then. You weren't like, oh yeah, I gotta go do this thing because I can get a title, or like I can do this. Just like, hey, let's go do this because it's fun, you know. And I mean, the game's been out for so long now that everyone's just kind of like, that's a waste of time because if you calculate the possibilities, blah blah, based on the reward system, it's like, no, we're just like, let's go raid Ironforge. This would be great. So, I remember I was with one of my friends or something, and we were riding through these exact tunnels, these wetlands to Dunmorrow tunnels. And there's this this gnome guy, and this gnome guy, we rode past him, and we were like, all right. I was definitely high enough level to get my mount. That's why I know I was like level 50. And he just like kept going. And I was on the same server, so it wasn't PvP server or anything. So we didn't like kill him. He didn't kill us, you know. And then we like came up here, and I remember just being like, "Whoa, they got rams and shit up here," right? Because I was like, "Wow, this is crazy!" Like on the path to Dunmorrow, there's rams and stuff. And then we looked back, and this gnome guy like turned around, and he's like looking at us, and then he like ran back that way, and we were like, "Okay," but I still didn't like think much of it. So we just kept going. And we were riding up here. We were kind of following him. You could see him like very far off in the distance, but I think a lot of the people had already like arrived at like the Dunmorrow place. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. And then all of a sudden, oh, that's right, these guards. I remember like trying to fight these guards as well because they were attacking us, and I was just like, ah. And it wasn't that challenging, but I remember it being somewhat challenging because we were still like, you know, not level 60 or anything. So you keep riding, right? We keep riding, and it was around. Is this the final tunnel? It may have been the. Hold on, I want to make sure this is like the final one. No, I think there's like one more. So we went through this tunnel. Yeah, there's one more. Then there's these guards, right? Or this guard, and then into Loch Modan. Wait, which way goes to Dun? Oh yeah, this goes to Dunmorrow. You got to go through the thing. Oh Jesus! All right, I remember. Okay, it's right in this area. The end of here. He just stopped and he started yelling. He started just yelling random stuff. He like turned at us and he just started yelling, and we were like, okay. But like he kept yelling. He didn't just yell one thing. He yelled a lot of stuff. He was just like, blah, 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 like, but it was in Alliance speak, so I could like, we didn't know what he was saying. And we're like, okay. And after like a minute of just typing shit and yelling it, he turns around again and he just starts running again. And we're like, okay. And so we keep going. Right, keep going. We got like a raid at this point, and they're like, okay, everybody, yeah, we're gonna take down the Ironforge leaders. You need to prep. I got potions and flasks if you need them. It's gonna be crazy in there. I'm probably gonna die, but you know, you need it. So we were doing all that stuff. But then once we get into here, it does PvP flag you, I believe. Right? I think it does. At least I think it used to. I'm pretty sure it did. If you entered like enemy territory, enemy like Dunmoreau and shit, it would automatically PvP flag you. I'm pretty sure it did. I don't know if it does anymore because it doesn't look like I'm flag. Oh wait, am I? Well, I'm pretty sure it did. So we kept riding in here, and we were like still following him because we were like, what's this dude doing? Right? He's just this crazy gnome that just yelled at us. So I'm trying to get to the part here. It's just taking a while. Keep going. Dude, I love Dunmoreau. I'm still working on my Orc vs. Wild Dunmoreau, by the way. I'm hoping to get that out really soon. It's like, I could easily finish it in a day. I just keep getting distracted and doing other stuff. I'm really excited because I love these winter type zones, and I always love... I was watching a Survivor Man the other day. I like how I've just branched out into this. I was watching Survivor Man where he was like in some wintry type environment in Canada. And there's just always something about watching the Survivor shows that are just really relaxing. Either way, so we kept riding. We get into this area. We're getting close to Ironforge, right? We're supposed to meet up around here or something. They're like, all right, here we go. We're going to all meet up and everybody. And then this gnome dude sees our big ass like group of people. And he just stops. Like it almost played out as if he would have actually seen it in like if this were real life or something. Like he's a gnome just running, and he like runs over the hill and sees like a giant thing of horde, and he's just like, oh no, oh no. And then after like 10 seconds maybe of pausing, oh yeah, I am PvP enabled because I can do all this. Okay, so it is. After like 10 seconds or so of pausing, he just starts running and yelling again. And he's just yelling as he runs all the way into Ironforge. And we were like, okay, I guess he's alerting everybody. So we were like, all right, he's alerting everybody, guys. He's alerting everybody. We gotta get ready. We gotta get ready. He's probably gonna like gather the troops or some shit. Meanwhile, he's like a level 20 gnome. He's like a level 20 or 30 gnome, right? He wasn't even that high level. And we're like, all right, so we get the group together. We're standing out here. We're like, we got to go. This guy's probably alerting people. And we start moving, right? We start moving in. We're just going to run in through the front. Just make a mad dash. Straight for the thing. Or straight through the commons to the Great Forge. And then we got to fight the king leader dude in there. So we start sprinting in. And nobody's there. There's like legit nobody there, at least in the commons part. And then we hit the middle, right? The Great Forge, and there was a lot of like just random people chilling there. But we started killing everything, and then some of the people started fighting back, but there weren't like a whole lot of them. And then we get to the king's room, right? The room with the leader guy, the king of Ironforge, whatever, and the gnome guy is standing like next to him, like right next to him, like his servant or something, and he's still yelling. I want to know what he's yelling, and I wish I could know what he was yelling, and I don't know to this day, but I imagine it's just like, we're about to fight, rally the troops, we will not fall, and he managed to like not gather anyone, because I don't think anyone really cared. But after a while, people started showing up, right? Like, you probably like put it in like trade chat or general chat or world chat, whatever it was, and they all started like coming and helping. And then we didn't. Did we kill him? I don't even remember if we killed the king or not. That's how little I remember about doing this. I just remember that guy. I remember that guy more than actually how we did. I think we killed the king, and then we all died. But I'm not positive. I'd say like I'm 80% sure. either way, I was also level 50, so I mean, I died really easily too, because there were level 60s there at the time. And they're like, check out my molten core gear. I got tier 1. And we're just like, shit, dude. I don't have tier 1 gear yet. But yeah, that was my... such a random story. That was my story of going on a weird raid adventure of Ironforge. So I'm just wondering if you guys actually have any type of Ironforge raid stories as well. Or not Ironforge raid. I mean like city raids, right? Because you could have raided Orgrimmar, Stormwind. A lot of people I know would like raid Darnassus or like the low pop places like Undercity. I know Undercity got attacked a lot, especially because it was on the Alliance like land. But it was just one of those things where, you know, it was people creating their own fun. It's another one of those things I've just been talking about, where it wasn't a built-in game mechanic like, all right, looking for group. Queue up for the raid on this thing. It was just like, hey guys, let's go attack this place. We're like, yeah, let's go do it, right? Because you're just part of the world, and you're just doing a thing as a part of a world, as a part of a faction. It was just really fun, and it was one of my favorite memories of back then that just randomly popped into my head. It's just that gnome dude. I don't even think I would have remembered this at all if it wasn't for that gnome just yelling. So, thank you for listening. Leave in the comments below any stories you have of raids on cities like Orgrimmar, Darnassus, or Stormwind, or wherever it may be, and any types of funny things that may have happened in those raids on the cities. And yeah. Okay. See ya.